The man wanted to eat something, but as soon as he took it out, it fell down. He lost his balance. But luckily he had learned to swim, so he quickly stabilized himself and swam upward with all his might. But as soon as he surfaced, he found that his head was covered with ice. The man tried to open it, but he couldn't muster the strength. The oxygen in his mouth was running out. Just as he was about to suffocate, he saw a ray of sunlight shining through nearby. He swam over and finally found the exit. The man struggled to climb onto the ice surface. His clothes were already soaked through. The cold weather made him shiver. The man gritted his teeth and persevered. He grabbed the sled and crawled forward. His entire body was tense, fearing he might fall back into the water. Only after climbing up the slope did the man dare to relax. He found a hole and crawled inside, recalling what had just happened. The man was still very tense. He took a deep breath to calm himself, but the cold clothes were unbearable. He had to crawl out of the hole, take off his clothes, and lay them flat on the rocks to dry them faster. But the price he paid was to endure the cold naked. This was even colder than before. Fortunately, the man was a retired athlete, with physical fitness beyond the ordinary. As time went on, the man grew thirsty. He looked at the snow in front of him and instantly had an idea. The man took out an empty bag, filled it with snow, and held it to his chest to melt it into water to drink. The icy coldness that pierced his heart made him tremble uncontrollably. As the temperature dropped further at night, the man wanted to put on his clothes, but when he picked them up and touched them, they were still damp. This was unbearable for the man. He angrily shouted at the sky, but accidentally noticed something on the distant mountain peak. The man widened his eyes and looked closely. There was a glowing house there. This excited the man greatly. He had finally seen a house. The man put on his clothes and grabbed his sled to head up the mountain for help. But just as he took a few steps, he was blocked by a wolf. The man was strong and healthy and didn't take the wolf seriously. At that moment, another wolf appeared from the other side. The man grew tense. He knew he had to take the initiative, so he raised his sled and charged at the wolves. Sure enough, the two wolves fled. The man took this opportunity to escape, but as he ran, he suddenly saw a pack of wolves ahead. If the wolves discovered him, he would be in trouble, so he dug a large hole and quickly hid inside. The man curled up there and began to regret coming here. He had only come to the mountains to ski, but he never expected to encounter a blizzard. He was now trapped in the mountains. As he thought about this, the man fell asleep. When he woke up the next day, the man felt thirsty. He drank the water from his bag. This was his third day trapped there. His phone still had no signal. To survive, he had to find that family. However, at that moment, a cloud had just covered the mountain peak. The man didn't think much of it and decided to go there first. Little did he know that this decision would make him regret it deeply.